Okay, we have some big breaking news coming in just hours before the Prime Minister meets Donald Trump. The US State Department has designated Syed Salahuddin, the chief and the founder of Hizbul Mujahideen, as a global terrorist. This is breaking news here on Republic TV, and I have a statement here that was issued by the Department of State and Treasury Department of America. I'm just reading out from that statement. If I can just focus on this, the Department of State has designated Mohammad Yusuf Shah, also known as Syed Salahuddin, as a specially designated global terrorist under Section 1B of Executive Order 13224, which imposes sanctions on foreign persons who have committed or pose a significant risk of committing acts of terrorism that threaten the security of US nationals or the national security, foreign policy, or the economy of the United States. Breaking news here on Republic TV, hours before the Prime Minister meets Donald Trump in Washington, D.C. The big announcement we were waiting for here in India about a big announcement on terrorism, that announcement is here. America has designated Syed Salahuddin, by the way, who released a video earlier today warning of more protests in the valley over Burhan Wani. He's now been designated a global terrorist. This is breaking news here. In fact, let's try and go across to Parikshit as he joins us live on this big breaking story. I think it's going to have huge ramifications, Parikshit. It comes minutes, in fact hours before the Prime Minister meets Donald Trump in Washington. This is big news because Syed Salahuddin, we all know, has been stoking unrest in Kashmir over the last couple of months, especially in the wake of the Burhan Wani killing. It was Syed Salahuddin along with Hafiz Syed who started the campaign in Kashmir, and they've been sustaining the campaign. Most of the terrorists, including Burhan Wani, their ideologue was Syed Salahuddin, a man who was born in Kashmir and moved across the border, spotted on the streets of Islamabad. Our viewers will remember that Syed Salahuddin was spotted with Hafiz Syed in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. I think we're getting a news conference. The Ministry of External Affairs is speaking. Let's cut across.
Also on the Prime Minister this morning, Secretary Mattis and Secretary of State Tillerson. Both these meetings, I think the call on by Secretary Mattis for at 11 o'clock, and I think about 40 minutes later, Secretary Tillerson called on the Prime Minister. Both these meetings essentially conveyed the warmth of the relationship and the strong desire of both the sides to consolidate the multidimensional global strategic partnership between the two countries. That came through very strongly in both these meetings.